The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
Henschel from the Wildcat. Henschel now will get it in a head full of steam. There goes Henschel to the end zone. Touchdown right through the shoot mark.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
With 6 seconds left on the clock, Gannon Schwartz, misdirection, goes out to the right. He's got a man in the end zone. Two-point conversion for the Vikings!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
In motion comes Neal. Play fake to Neal.
Got him.
Eli Mikulkevich down the field. Hauled in by the Cardinals!
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Bondi Family Dental,
Sargento Cheese, Len's Truck Center, Right Way Home Improvement, Taco Bell,
Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Quest Interiors, Wisconsin Lighting Lab,
BCI Burke, Marion University, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Musa Sheet Metal,
Coal, Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Marco Tax Service, Winnebago Lutheran Academy,
Bob's Pizza, AirTech, Silica for your home, The Wellness Way,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Roush Insurance, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy,
Bristol Morgan Bank, New Medical Center, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Hopper's Silk Screen and Embroidery,
Smith Builders, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Brad Tagliapietra, American Family Insurance Agent, Everson Law Office,
Michaels Corporation, Aurora Healthcare, Fogel Family Dentistry, Anders Auto Parts, Schaefer Auto, Keller Buildings,
Surrower Family Dental.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Rosendale, Wisconsin, here at the Pit for a powerhouse matchup between two squads that have been at the top of their game in WIAA women's basketball for a long time. The Laconia Spartans, state champions 2 years ago, made it back to the playoffs last year, just fell a little short. And the Xavier Hawks, who last year were state runner-ups. So both of these teams vying to get back to the Green Bay at the Resch Center and win a state championship. Makai Ackerman along with Dominic Ackerman here in the broadcast booth. We are so excited to be with you. Dominic, how's it feel to be at the newly renovated Pit here at Laconia?
I got to say, this is the first time I've been here since my high school days, and it is gorgeous down here at this newly renovated Pit here in Rosendale. The Spartans are opening up their season tonight against a very hard opponent in the Xavier Hawks, so I'm excited for a good one in girls basketball action.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of a little bit of a step back for the Spartans is what people are expecting after losing a bunch of key seniors last season, and obviously Xavier, state runners-up, still a good team. It should be an interesting matchup, but we will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, an exclusive interview with the head coach of the Laconia Spartans.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter, might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphaseComforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal, oil, and propane is...
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Lady Spartans from Laconia, Coach Chris Morgan. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for doing it again.
Hey, I am excited about the fact that we're talking because that means that we're getting back into the gym with some girls basketball and we're heading over to Laconia. Before we talk a little bit about the Xavier Hawks and that game tonight, let's catch us up on how things went. We know you graduated a ton of girls who had a bunch of success. So tell me how the summer contact stuff went and how things prior to with the open gyms before the season started.
Yeah, going back to the summer, we don't do it as much as we used to because we have so many kids playing AAU ball. It's just really hard to get everybody together. But we did a few events, and I liked how we competed. We played hard. We were a little inconsistent at times. I think that's the way the season is going to go, at least early on, is we got to find ways to score the ball on a consistent basis. But we've got kids that are really going to play hard on defense. They did that all summer. And we've got kids that like to get in the gym and are willing to get in the gym and work on their game individually. So, we've got a lot of kids with inexperience coming in as far as varsity level inexperience, but a lot of kids that have played a lot of basketball too. So,
yeah, you've got a lot of good talent that sat the bench last year and had a chance to see the girls playing and getting some experience on the JV level, at least from what I've seen. Talk to me a little bit about your offense. What are you seeing as far as how things are going to operate with your offense?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying not to switch, too many things up here. We've got different personnel, but, we like to play kind of free-flowing basketball for the most part. We like to have ball movement. I try not to structure it too much. We might need to be a little bit more structured this year. We'll have to see. We're going to start out, just doing the same things we've always done. Might have to run a few more plays here and there to try to get some open shots, especially for, our shooters. But we're going to run, kind of a mixture of kind of just open offense and then a little Zaga, which is kind of our ball screen offense. It just depends on what kind of lineup we have on the floor. That's the way we always adjust is based off of personnel that we have.
You talked a little bit about the defense was super solid in the off season here. Talk to me about what you're hoping from your defense coming into this season.
Yeah, again, we're not going to change things up too much. We still play a pack line defense where we're going to try to stay in front of the ball, have help behind it, and try to keep kids in front of us. Make shots difficult. Try not to let the other team get to the rim. Try not to let them get to the paint. The difference is we're probably not quite as long across the board. We've got some pretty good athletes that are, have some good quickness, but, we're probably not quite as long across the board. So what hurts a little bit is we have to be better rebounding the basketball. We have to have more urgency to rebound it. So that's my concern, I guess. In the past, we played a lot of 1-3-1. I shouldn't say a lot of 1-3-1, but when we played some zone, we played some 1-3-1. This year, we may try to do some of that, but we might have to look at something a little bit different, especially with our personnel out there. So early in the season here, it's going to be a little bit of trial and error. So it's, we start off with a tough one with Xavier right off the bat, but, I think tonight's going to show us a lot, and we'll have to make some adjustments probably after that.
Talk to me a little bit about the Flyweight Conference in general this year. Obviously, everybody had you picked at the top for the last several years, but I think people are underestimating you a little bit. But to talk about some of the other teams in the Flyweight Conference.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think you start with probably maybe Lamira, I guess. They got Josie Christian back. She's a nice player. They've got to put enough around her to really get over the hump, probably, I think. I think WLA will be solid. They got the Pinot girl who's 6'2". She's, pretty athletic, big, and they got a few other kids that, guards that can shoot it. Over in Omro, you've got Ava Cook over there, and she's a nice player. She's a really good senior. So again, it's putting some of those teams. It's putting kids around those really good players. So I still think we're the team to beat, but we're going to have to go out there and prove it.
Yeah, and I was going to absolutely say that. If you didn't want to say it, I would still tell you that Laconia Lady Spartans are the top team in the flyway. I think that there's going to be a much more of a challenge this year, and I do think that people will probably try and look at you a little bit more as the underdog compared to than what you have been in the past. But I also know you personally from watching some of your coaching as well about how well you do with preparing the girls. So let's talk a little bit about today's game here. Tell me, first of all, what you know about the Xavier Hawks.
I know they're really good. They're ranked number 4 preseason in D2. So, they've got a really good senior class, and they've got, a couple juniors that are really good. Everything for them starts with the Krull sisters. They got the twins that are seniors. And then Ella's coming back off of an ACL injury. So she missed almost all last year. So this is really the first year those 3 sisters have really gotten to play together for the most part. So I'm sure they're looking forward to that. But so they're athletic. They're good basketball players. But they've got a lot of other good athletes running around out there, good basketball players. They're not overly big. They got one big, but otherwise it's a bunch of guards. And, they play fast and they play good defense. We're going to have our hands full tonight for sure. I mean, they're the returning state runner-up last year from Division III. They bump up to Division II this year, but they pretty much got almost all their kids back. They lost a couple seniors, but I mean for the most part they got the majority of their playmakers back from last year. So it'll be a test for us tonight.
Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time for joining me here again on this pregame show. Is there anything else you'd like to add that we haven't had a chance to talk about, like maybe the fact that you're going to be playing in the new pit for the first time this year?
Yeah, it should be exciting. If you haven't been in here, I know, a lot of people have for volleyball and stuff like that, but man, it's beautiful. It turned out really good. I think when other teams come in here, they're going to be really impressed with what we've done. And so that's exciting. It's exciting to start the season out with a home game and get her going.
Thanks again, Coach, for joining me here on this pregame show. It's been the head coach here for the Laconia Lady Spartans, Coach Chris Morgan. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's live streams.
To establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools, and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Starting lineups coming out now. First for the Xavier Hawks. Starting off for them, number 3, Bryn Krull. Number 4, L. Krull. Number 5, Joy Krull. You get 3 of the Krulls in that starting 5
yes,
there.
You do.
Number 11, Braylee Kiepert. And number 24, Annika Hyman. Now moving over to the Laconia Spartans. This girls team has been a very successful franchise these last couple of years. A junior number 1, Finley Morgan. A junior number 4, Kendall Plime. A senior number 5, Marissa Johnson. A sophomore number 33, Miley Redman. And a junior number 35, Lily Zimmerman. Spartans are coached by head coach Chris Morgan. For some reason, Zimmerman came to my head, but that was Lily Zimmerman.
You just stopped.
I'm so sorry. Chris Morgan. First time with these new teams, I haven't had a chance to acquaint myself yet. nonetheless, we are ready to get underway from the newly renovated pit. The first time any of these girls' teams get to play here. Sure, they're quite excited about it. You lose a little bit of that close-up atmosphere, but man, does it look nice in here.
Sure does.
And the tip at center court. Won by the Spartans. Picked up back there.
Oh, it's stole.
Taken away, yes. Pass outside. Now they're down low, and it's knocked out of bounds, but the ball will stay with the Hawks. Moving quickly. It was a very quick change of possession, and the Hawks will take control now.
Spartans won the initial tip-off, but it was too high, and Xavier was able to get in there quickly for the steal.
Inbound play, pass up top now. Over to Joy Krull. She brings it back up top to L. Krull moves back, two-point jumper off the back of the rim, rebounded by the Spartans, and it's lost off of the hands there of Miley Redmond. She just couldn't corral the ball. And so it will go right back to the Hawks now. Passed into Joy. Excuse me, that's L. Krull. Bryn moving in, drives through a bunch of defenders, up and over she goes. Knocked out of bounds once again, and this time it will be Spartans' ball. Just going back and forth right now. It'll be Kendall Plime to inbound. She gets it through, trying to break the press. Get it back, no problem now. Far side this time for Marissa Johnson. Up and in, no. Just battles back out. Johnson able to get the rebound, but we got a foul call.
Foul on number 3, Bryn Krull. Her first, team's first.
Send the Spartans under their own net, and inbound play here as it was on the ground. Just a little up and over this time for Finley Morgan. Passing it right back to Redmond. The ball is stolen. Now it's L. Krull. Layup, and it's good. The first points of the game go to Xavier on the layup.
Another steal for L. Krull. This time she is rewarded with the 2 points. Press defense, a problem so far for Laconia early in this game.
Ball goes back to Finley Morgan. Trying to take control. Top of the point now. Moving to her right. Pass to the corner. 3 ball. And no good off the hands of Plime. Rebounded by the Hawks. Still up by 2. Looking to push it. Pass to the middle this time. Through a bunch of defenders. Up, and it didn't go in. Shot there from Hyman. Redmond back up to Plime. Back to Redmond on the left side. Moving to her right now. Pass to the corner this time for Johnson. Johnson moves left with it. Pass back to Morgan. 3 ball. It's a deep one. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Hawks. Down they push it. And Bryn Krull almost lost control. Instead picks up her dribble. Pass out to L. Now over to Joy. Put some dribble on it. Dish to the corner. Back outside. Krull. 3-pointer. In and out. Rebounded by the Spartans. Just can't get it to fall. Trying to push it down. Here's Marissa Johnson over her defender, but it misses. Back and forth we go. Krull passes to the middle. That's L. Krull in control. Top of the key. Couple of dribble moves. Turns inside. Puts it off the back of the glass. And once again, no good. Trying to get out of the press now. Got to get it going. And Finley Morgan takes control. Passing it down court. There's Redmond. She'll move back out behind the arc.
That's
up
the
top
one way
this
you can
time.
beat the press is by the long pass.
That's exactly right. As long as you can get it there, it works. Finley Morgan with some moves. Puts a shot up. No good.
So far, the rim is having itself quite a game on both sides.
Good defense. Joy Krull's pass gets deflected. Back up now for Braylon Keeper. Deep 3 this time from Krull. And no good. Rebounded by the Spartans. They'll look to push it right back. Here comes Redmond. Passed over to Johnson on the right wing. Her pass almost goes ajar, but it's picked up by Plime. Right back to Johnson in the corner. Poked away, out of bounds, but the ball will stay with the Spartans. Back and forth we go, and like you talked about, the best defense so far has been by the rim.
Absolutely, only a 2-0 game as we get some substitutions here for the Xavier team. Inbounded from Plime.
They'll go right back to Finley Morgan. She'll cross midcourt and pass it to Plime. On the right wing, gets a ball screen set on her, trying to go down low, and we will get a whistle call down there. They give it a foul call?
I think so.
Wow.
It'll be Hyman with her first. Team second. Oh, excuse me. It's number 2, actually. Hyman looked like she was the guilty party, but they're going to give it to Haley Hafner on the foul.
Spartans trying to inbound it. They got to get it in. They just get an arc pass up to Finley Morgan. She takes it, passes to the right to Plime now. She'll set a screen. Up top, Plime picks up her dribble, but passes it over, no problem, to Pino. Pino driving to her right off the screen. Right back to Morgan. She moves inside. Comes up, blocked, and it's taken away by the Hawks.
Good defense there from Xavier.
Very good defense. Forces the pickup. It's almost a turnover, but once again picked up, and now we've got a push. Looks like a foul will be called on one of the Spartans there. It'll go against Finley Morgan. Had good defense there, but the Spartans just got a little too aggressive at the end, trying to get that ball away. Ball will be inbounded this time by Annika Hyman. And a couple of more substitutions now for the Hawks. Hyman will inbound. It's number 2, that's Haley Hafner. Down low she goes, count the bucket and count the points.
Hafner with the and one, trying to deliver.
She will go to the line to shoot the first free throws from either of these two teams and look to make it a 5-point contest.
Kai, who was the foul on? Do you remember?
I do not.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Hafner's shot, and no good. Rebounded by the Spartans. They'll take control now. Finley Morgan looking to push it up the court. Get their first points of the game. We're over 4 minutes in now. Morgan with some moves. Deep 3 ball from the right wing, and it's an air ball. The Hawks will just smartly let it go out of bounds. Thought she could take it from that far back, just didn't have enough pop on it. Natalie Pianki checking in now for the Lady Spartans. As well as number 4, Elle Krull. She'll check back in. And the inbound pass will go to her. 13:51, 4-0 game in favor of the Hawks. Elle Krull pushing it up now. Moving to her right, thinking about driving inside. Instead, dishes to the left wing. They'll go right back down low. Up and over, but rebounded by the Spartans. A little bit of pressure there faced by Finley Morgan, but she gets out of it no problem. Down to the corner. Moving over is Pino. Pass inside this time for Plime. And it goes ajar. There's a fight for it on the ground now, and we'll get a jump ball call.
If I'm reading the scoreboard correctly, it looks like Finley Morgan was the one that got that foul. So that's her second already on the early game. If I'm reading the scoreboard correctly, it says 1 for 2, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Plime will inbound.
Miley Redmond checking back in for Laconia. Still down by 4, but they got a chance to score here. Inbound pass on the second side of the court from Finley Morgan. She moves up, passes to her right, and in and out of the hands of Gabby Pino. It'll be another turnover, and the Hawks looking to extend now. Inbound pass this time to Elle Krull. Top of the point. She passes to her right. Moving inside on it, putting a couple of moves, but dished right back. Pass to Krull on the left wing now. Guarded tightly by Gabby Pino. Moving to her right, ball gets knocked away, and they'll say it's out of bounds. No foul call. The Spartans will take control. That allows Joy Krull to check back in. 13:03, 4-0 still. Spartans wanting to put some points up. Here comes Finley Morgan. Ball screen set, she goes to the right side. Dish to the corner, thinks about the 3, but instead dribbles it inside is Marissa Johnson. Now to Gabby Pino, tightly guarded. She'll move it back up to the top. Right back to Finley Morgan. Almost loses the dribble between her legs, instead keeps it. Morgan to the corner now for Pino. Pino moves to her right, dish to Morgan, thinks about a shot, she moves to her left now. Up to Redmond. Hawks defense getting loud. Back to Finley Morgan. The pass is almost stolen, and instead it's kept. Now they're down a man. Pass inside to Pino off the backboard, and that's the first points of the game. Gabby Pino with an easy layup. And we will get a timeout. Looks like a 30-second timeout called by the Hawks. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Jeff's live streams.
To bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. 4-2 in favor of the Hawks. 12:18 left to play in the first half as the Spartans finally getting on the board with the rebound there. Kind of a mismatch play from Gabby Pinot down low. Dominic, thoughts so far?
Kind of a strange start to this game, a 2-4 game, but we've seen a lot of offense, just a lot of missed shots and some balls that have been in and out of the hoop. So a 2-4 game could be a lot more 5.5 minutes in.
El Krull now pass to Joy up the middle. She moves to her right. Dished it back outside, thought about a shot. Now she's driving inside, up and under, and just over. Rebounded by the Spartans. Got a chance to tie or even possibly take the lead. Marissa Johnson down the court. Back to Finley Morgan at the top of the key. Over to Redmond. Dished outside. Johnson, 3-ball. In and out and back in. Marissa Johnson, a 3-pointer. And just like that, the Spartans got the lead. Dish to the corner. The Hawks looking to answer. Driving inside, a lot of contact, but her shot is blocked. That was Haley Hafner. 3-ball gets up, rebounded by Redmond. She's tripped, and now the Hawks get control again. Other side this time, Halfman gets her points. 6-5, pushing it down quickly are the Spartans. Had a chance down low, instead dished out to Gabby Pinot. Now the far side, Marissa Johnson thought about a 3-ball. Back to Pinot. She'll take a 3 chance. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Krull, and she's all alone. Gabby Pinot, good transition defense. Krull pulls up, and we get a whistle. Was that an and one? Yes, they'll call it a foul. An and one shot as Al Krull drains the jumper and gets the charity stripe.
Marissa Johnson's first foul on the night. Team's third now. Kind of doing double duty here as the Winneconne Wolves are in the state football championship, and that's where I teach. So just kind of watching both games as we got this great basketball game to open up the season in Rosendale.
Krull's free throw was good, making it 9-5 now. Pass goes far side for Kendall Plime. She'll take it up the court and get a foul on her. Just kind of pushed into Al Krull, and it's exactly what you need to do. That's her first, team's third. And the pass goes to the second half of the court there for Finley Morgan. Far side and way too far. Kendall Plime just threw that one out of bounds.
Yeah, way too far is almost putting it lightly. So we'll get some substitutions here in a 9-5 game.
Annika Hyman checking back in. She'll take out El Krull for now. She needs a break every once in a while. Been the big workhorse so far.
Yeah, leading her team in points and steals.
Hyman takes the ball. Dish to the right wing. Now to the left wing. Long three-pointer from Krull, and it's good. Deep three for Joy Krull. As we're saying that, the ball is tipped out of bounds on that tight press defense that the Hawks are playing right now. Spartans just trying to inbound it here. They do get it in, pushing it up court, and it's taken right away from the Hawks. Almost rolled out of bounds, and it will stay out of bounds. Spartans are lucky on that one.
Nearly another steal. Good job there from Annika Hyman. Just not able to keep the ball in bounds, so the Spartans will try again on offense to get it over half court.
Finley Morgan there for a second, just playing back and forth with Plime. Somehow they get it past half court. Now it's Finley Morgan at the top of the point. Working on a defender. Dish out to the left corner. Moves up top for Plime. Up and over, good pass. Almost caught down there, and now it's a fight for it. It'll be a jump ball call. Possession goes to the Hawks. It was a nice pass this time to Maddie Taplin, just couldn't hang on.
For the Spartans, number 33, Miley Redmond.
Miley Redmond checks back in for Laconia, as here comes Annika Hyman with the ball. Up by 7. Hyman back to Krull in the middle. Works on a defender, looking to pass it back out. She does. Hyman, left wing, driving to her right, pass back out to the right wing. Back to the middle. Hawks, good passing presence right now. Back out to Kroll, another deep three, this time off the top of the rim, and rebounded no problem by Finley Morgan. She's looking to push it down. Instead, decides to slow it down now. Picked up her dribble, has to pass it out. Right back to Finley Morgan, almost loses it. Regains composure. Hyman guarding her tightly. Picks up her dribble. Pass all the way across, a corner three coming, and off the back of the rim. Shot that time was from number 12, Hayden Johnson. Up top now. Moving the ball around is what the Hawks have done well all night, and they continue. Corner three. This time we'll see if they can connect, and they do. Give it three more, this time for Kayla Standish, and we will get a timeout. Another timeout called by the Spartans, now down by 10. It's 15-5 here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Dominic signaling the touchdown. Go Wolves. We'll be back in 30.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Dominic is very intently watching this Winneconne Wolves D4 football matchup right now at State at Camp Randall, playing Little Shoe.
My students are going to come to school tired tomorrow. They might as well be happy that they're state champions.
If they come to school.
Yeah.
Spartans looking to break the press. They do. Taking it down is Redmond. She'll pass it back, but it's stolen now. Kroll taking it all the way. Moves under the net. Passed out to the right side now. Tipped away off the back of the board, and somehow she scores. Bryn Kroll just putting it in. Leads by 12 now. This time it's Plime. She moves past midcourt, no problem.
Plime and Morgan sharing the duties of taking that point guard position and bringing it past half court.
Redmond in the corner. Moves up to the top. Good ball screen there, but she picks up her dribble. Zimmerman now. Pass to the corner, right back to Marissa Johnson. Thinking about a three, instead pump fakes. Left side, Redmond, three ball, good! Miley Redmond getting the Spartans back to scoring again. Hawks trying to answer, and they do! Took no time. Bryn Kroll out of the corner, extending the lead back to 12.
Deflating for the Spartans.
Very. Miley Redmond up and in, and the foul. Count the basket and head to the line, young lady.
Redmond with 5 straight points there, getting the Spartans a little bit of momentum after the timeout.
And the foul. And the foul. And look to make it 6 straight and bring her team back within 10. Redmond shot, and it's good. 20-11. Laconia back within 9 now. Here comes Hyman dribbling it up. Moving at a very fast tempo. Trapped on the right side. Pass up top now. Thinking about taking the wide open lane. We'll see a shot. Quite heavily contested. Kroll gets the rebound. A lot of contact and a jump ball. Possession will go in favor of the Spartans. Looking to continue to close this gap now. Marissa Johnson will go to inbound it. Johnson does. Back to Miley Redmond. She'll take a couple of dribbles, try to move past her defender. She loses it in between her legs. And the Hawks take over. Kroll moving in, blocked, but will get a foul call. Whole scene of chaos there as Redmond tried to be fancy with her dribble. Just couldn't get it past her defender, and the Hawks take advantage, sending Bryn Kroll to the line. Her first, nothing but net.
Six points on the night now for Bryn Kroll.
Her second of the 2 free throw attempts. Same as the first. 22-11. Spartans got to find a way to break this press. Right now, It's looking to kill him a little bit. Finley Morgan moving back. She just has to wait her time and be patient. Morgan, had a lot of separation there between her defender. Didn't take a shot, though. This time, Marissa Johnson on the left wing. In her face, takes a shot, an air ball. Down by the Hawks, they're trying to push it down again, and we'll get a foul call. Looked like possibly Haley Hafner got tied up, and they'll say it was a trip. We'll see who they've called the foul on, though, Dom.
Looked like he signaled 32, but there's no 32 on Laconia.
It was 33. That makes sense.
That makes a little bit more sense. Her second now in a row. Team's 5th.
Pass out to Hafner. Now to the middle for Krull. That's L. Krull. Over to Hafner again. Up top for Bryn Krull. It's hard to keep track of him. That's Joy Krull. 3-ball. Bang! Another 3-ball from Joy Krull. And she extends the lead to 14.
The Krulls now have all over 5 points early in this game.
And the ball stolen. Here's Joy Krull again. An easy layup off the right hand. Add 2 more to her point total. Once again, stolen by the Hawks. Just having such a hard time breaking this press. And there is another timeout called by head coach Chris Morgan. Currently 29-11 here from the pit. We will step aside here from some sponsors, and when we come back, let's hope this timeout fires up the Lady Spartans.
Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Welcome back here to the pit at Laconia High School in Rosendale, Wisconsin. 29-11 as the Xavier Hawks come into town and are so far taking it to the home team Spartans. Dominic, I mean, what's going wrong right now?
It's kind of what we saw the other night in Oakfield. Just this team that presses the Xavier Hawks. Their defense is just overwhelming for the Spartans in their first game of the season. Xavier's doing a great job right now, getting that defensive pressure on. It feels like every time the Spartans have the ball, they're in danger of losing it right away.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, when the press flusters you, I understand, but you have to take your time, be slow with it, be methodical, and think about your passes. And right now, the Spartans team isn't doing that. It's leading to a lot of turnovers, a lot of sloppy passes, and so far it's showing on the scoreboard right now.
Absolutely, an 18-point lead here for the Xavier Hawks with 6 minutes to go before the half.
Kendall Plein will try to inbound. She gets it to Finley Morgan. Joy Krull working on her. Morgan past midcourt now to the left wing. Moving over to the left corner, she's trapped. Picked up her dribble, trying to get it out of somewhere. And we'll get a travel call. Another turnover by the Spartans. Just can't get past it right now.
Keeper back in for Xavier.
L. Krull moving. Left wing, now to the left side for Hafner. That is Hafner. Up and in, no good. Right side, Marissa Johnson thought about a 3. Instead, she'll shoot it up top for Gabby Pino. Back to Johnson on the right side. Bounce pass, slapped away, but right back to Johnson. Wide open is Gabby Pino as her defender goes down. That was L. Krull. But now the Hawks back to full strength. Marissa Johnson moving to her left. Dished out to Finley Morgan. Was going to think about a 3, but thought about it too soon. Kind of dropped the ball. Far side, Kendall Plein now down low. Wide open look. Marissa Johnson moving it out. Off the back of the glass and right back to the Hawks. Pushing it down now, L. Krull. Good pass. Off the back of the glass, Joy Krull, another 2-point point. 31-11. Zimmerman with the screen. Looking for the pick and roll. She moved off her screen, and now we'll get a foul call. This time on number 5, Joy Krull.
Her first one tonight, 5th for the Hawks now. Under 5 minutes to go, both teams sitting at 5. Getting into bonus territory soon.
Finley Morgan, top of the point, working on Hyman. Just a little jumper over her off the back of the glass and no good. Picked up by L. Over to Hyman. Joy Krull thought about it. Pump fake, drove inside. Now she dished. Right back to her on the right side. She'll take a 3-shot. No good. Been pretty much money from anywhere behind the arc tonight. It's a rare miss. Marissa Johnson gets a free ball down low. Easy pickings. It's exactly what you got to do if you're the Spartans right now. Take what they're giving to you. El Krull now working on Plime. She dishes to the left wing. Joy Krull off the front of the rim. Picked up by Zimmerman. And now Finley Morgan will take it up. Pushing it down once again. Here's Plime underneath, and a foul.
So Plime will go to the line for 2.
That was, when you want to say two things and you combine them? Yep. That's what that was right there.
Second now on Krull.
Plime to shoot 2. The first, no good. Just missed off the front of the rim. Couldn't get it to bounce the other way. 31-13, 3:55 left to play here in the first half.
Symmetrical scoreboard.
Gotta love it. Second of 2 is good. Brings it to 14 now. And we will get a timeout called by the Xavier Hawks. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Mackay and Dominic Ackerman. Jacob down on the court helping us out.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind.
Schaefer Auto makes buying a car simple and safe, with every vehicle inspected, backed by warranty options, and easy financing that fits your budget so you can get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
Welcome back here. It's whiteout night in the pit as you see that lovely student section over there. 31-14 in favor of the Xavier Hawks, who have possession and just took that timeout.
It's because I'm watching, so I'm going to turn it off right now.
Good call. Turn it off.
I haven't watched it
all year. You can't start watching it
now.
now. El Krull back to Hyman. This time left time. We'll go to Krull. Right wing, 3-point shot, and it's good. Nothing but net. El Krull is money. Right back on defense now. Gabby Pino. Worked on by Krull. She gets past midcourt, no problem. Pass to the corner. Marissa Johnson moves inside. Underneath the baseline, thinking about a pass and off a defender. It'll stay with the Spartans. Plime's pass comes in right over the head of Hyman. And up to Morgan. Underneath, she takes it off the back of the glass. Ball's still loose down there. And we will get another jump ball. This one goes back to Xavier. Inbound comes to Krull. 13-19 and counting. Long heave down court, but she had a woman open rather. And now a fight for it under the basket down there. It'll be another jump ball call.
And this time we'll go to the Spartans.
Just trading them back and forth.
That's how jump ball possession works, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Problem is the Spartans got to look to break that trap now. Plime's inbound pass. She's obviously targeting Finley Morgan. Able to get it to her no problem, and now Hyman backs off. Morgan pass midcourt. Zimmerman thinks about a screen, backs off though. She's at the top of the key. Moving it over, good pass and a quick defense there from El Krull. She'll take it herself, a right-handed layup. No good. Kind of rushed it, but the Hawks still have possession. Now it's tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Xavier.
Yeah, a little too much momentum there for Krull. Just carried that shot past what it needed to be, and no soft hands that time as it falls in and out, but Xavier still has possession.
Hyman comes in. El Krull up to the left wing now. Passed it at the top of the block and pushed over to the right side. Right corner 3, El Krull in and out. Rebounded by Finley Morgan. Three-ball shot, no good.
I think that was just a long 2.
Definitely a long one. Hyman thought about a 3, instead will dribble inside. Now she'll dish out. Here's El Krull, another 3-ball. Off the back of the rim this time. Been a while since we've made any shots. Here comes Marissa Johnson looking to change the tune. Spin around and count the basket. Wow, that was pretty. The and one shot from Marissa Johnson. Hit a little spin move underneath, puts it up off the glass, and the foul. It's the 7th team foul, so it will be bonus from here on out in this first half. It was an and one shooting foul, so Marissa Johnson would have went to the line anyway. Her free throw bounces around a couple of times. Pushed out of bounds, but it will go to Xavier. (34-16), just over 2 minutes. Pass back to the left side. Now this time to the right side. That's Hafner. She's trapped down low. Got to get rid of it. She does. Kicks it back, but it's out of bounds. Spartans a good trap down low there and forced the turnover.
Yeah, some good defense. A little bit of Xavier's own medicine against them.
Yeah. How do you like it?
They did not.
Clearly,
Turned
no.
it over.
Plime inbounds up to Morgan. She's working on Hyman. Rather, Hyman's working on her. She'll back up and cross midcourt. Good moves by Morgan. Dish to the corner. Marissa Johnson, triple!
Johnson for 3.
Marissa Johnson's been good from the corner today, and here comes the student section standing back up. Trying to trap it down low. Zimmerman knocks it away. Spartans got some momentum as the pass goes over Marissa Johnson's head. They tried to push it a little too fast there, Dom.
Yeah, Johnson now at double digits on the night there for the Spartans. Over half the team's points so far. Trying to get any momentum she can before the half for Laconia.
This is Haley Hafner taking it up. Trying to pass it down low at the top of the block now. Up front to the left wing. Good ball screen. Back to Hyman on the left side. Spins around her defender. Just a 2-foot jumper. And it's no good. Rebounded by the Spartans. Morgan picked up her dribble, but it's okay as Marissa Johnson's there to save her. She'll take it to the top of the three-point arc. Passed over to Plime. She drives into her right side. Pass down low to Zimmerman, taken away by Hafner. Now she'll go down the court. Right-handed layup off the glass, and it's good.
All speed there from Haley Hafner. Got down the court faster than any Spartan could handle.
Got to break the press once again. They come into Morgan, and it's out of bounds. Pass from Plime just went ajar. 48 and some change left to play in the first half, still 36-19, and the Hawks regain possession. Haley Hafner behind the arc. This time to the right side, looking down low now. Back out top. There's Hyman left side. Thought about a shot, pump fake, drives inside, dish out to the three-point corner. Low line drive shot is no good. Here comes Finley Morgan pushing it down. Marissa Johnson, one lady to beat, and she'll draw the foul. That one went against number 20. That's Emma Lapp. Her first, he says 17, but I thought it was the 7th last time. So either way, we're going to bonus here, and Marissa Johnson will shoot the 1-and-1.
No, I just got 7 here.
Oh, well, he was wrong last time then.
No, the board says 8.
See, something's
I only
wrong.
have 7 marked on my sheet.
Well, nonetheless, Marissa Johnson, the 1-and-1. First one, no good. Rebounded by Zimmerman down low. Pass goes back to Johnson. She shoots the 3-ball, and it's good. That couldn't have worked out in the Spartans' favor any better. Now the Hawks pushing it down. Hafner behind the arc. Over to Hyman on the left wing. She drives to her right. Dish back out to Hafner. She drives. Good hand there by Johnson. Picked back up by the Hawks. Back to Hyman, and another turnover. Spartans coming alive here late in this first half.
Morgan's going to get the substitution for the last, presumably the last play of this first half. Inbound here with 7 seconds.
6.8 to be exact. Finley Morgan's got to push it. No, that's Gabby Pino. Got to get past half court. She does, and it's a travel. We'll stop the clock with 1.8 officially on the scoreboard. And the Hawks look to inbound it and take a really quick shot.
Might have time to just spin around and heave it up.
That's exactly what they do. Just need to find somebody, and
very little time to dribble.
Here's Hyman. She'll take a shot off the front of the rim. It was closer than we thought, but that will do it for our first half of action here from the pit. 36-22 in favor of the Xavier Hawks, the state runner-up last year, looking to get their season off right. We will step aside here from some sponsors, and when we come back, a little bit of a halftime show brought to you by all of our lovely fans.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Upgrade your comfortable living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Pre-game show quickly here from the pit. I'm sorry, pre-game, halftime show from the pit here.
The game a while ago.
Yeah, I mean, an interesting half there from the Spartans. Obviously not exactly how the way they wanted to start it. The Xavier Hawks came out looking fantastic as always. But, hey, Spartans battling back into it towards the end, putting some shots up, getting some really good pressure defense. And now, Dominic, why don't you run us through some of those stats?
Yeah, we'll start with the Spartans just because they got the deficit to overcome in the second half. They're led by Marissa Johnson, who has had a great second half of that first half. 13 points now for Johnson on the night, followed by number 33, Miley Redmond, with 6 points now. 2 fouls for her, though, so watch out for that in the second half. Pino then has 2, and Plime with a free throw for her 1 point. Talk about the Xavier Hawks, who currently have 36 and leading this game by 14. We got 4 different players in the top part of this lineup. Hafner with 8 points, Bryn Krull with 7, Elle Krull with 8, and then Joy Krull with 10 points. So the Krull is doing a good job of pretty much driving this offense. And then Kayla Standish also has 3 points with a 3-ball to her name. Great offensive half for the Xavier Hawks, and even a better defensive half for both of these squads even. Both of them kind of got some pressure at different times, forced some turnovers. The Spartans starting to kind of light it up in the second part of that first half.
Yeah, they definitely made a comeback there. Like I said, started slow, but obviously that's how it's going to be. You know, it's the first game of the season for both of these teams. You have to learn that offense. Practicing against yourselves is not nearly what it's going to be like in a game-like environment, and that's exactly what we saw today. So, you know, both of these teams starting out, they've got to find who they are, their identity as a team. It took Laconia a while, but I think they're finally getting in that groove. Definitely came back towards that the later part of that first half, and now it should be an interesting second half. Still 36-22, quite a large deficit, but we will see what they can come up with. We will step aside one more time, run a few more ads, and when we come back, second half action here from the pit.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on the call for you. Jacob down on the court helping us out. And it's a 36-22 affair in favor of the Xavier Hawks, but Laconia definitely battling towards the end of that first half, looking to come out strong here in the second half. Dominic, key to victory for both of these teams, what are they?
Xavier just keep playing that press. It seemed to work really well in that first half. Laconia didn't really know what to do with it for most part of that first half. For Laconia, if you want to get back into this game, play the same way you did in the second part of that first half. They started to kind of break that press just a little bit. They started to get better on defense and kind of pressuring the Xavier Hawks themselves. Just a better defensive second half will be a good way to lead that offense in the second half as well.
Yeah, I agree. Better defense, and if you're the Hawks, you got to keep up on that defense because, man, it was powerful. You saw the sloppy passes. You saw the turnovers that it forced for the Lady Spartans. So we'll see if both these teams can adjust. If they stay the same, should be an interesting second half, and we're starting it right now. Pass comes out to Hyman. Scoring on the left side of your screen this time. She'll pass it to the right wing. Moving it up top this time for Bryn Krull. Dribbles, tries to dish out, but it's a turnover. Here comes Kendall Plime. She'll slow it down now, turn around. Watch that mid-court line, she does. Passes it to Marissa Johnson, top of the point. Right back to Plime. She moves to her right, working on Krull. Dished outside to Finley Morgan. She gets right where she wants to be now. Right wing, to the corner. Plime moves to her left, driving inside, just a little jumper. Floater shot, no good, and we'll get a foul call on Marissa Johnson down low. One of the Xavier girls came falling to that ground, and Johnson was in the area. You're going to get that whistle 9 out of 10 times.
I think she got up okay. Kind of an awkward landing.
Yeah, Johnson helped her up. She seemed okay, so. Annika Hyman driving into her right. Over a bunch of hands, she falls down. Kind of gingerly gets up, but she seems to be okay. Now the Spartans pushing it down. Here's Miley Redmond, top of the key. Ball screen by Zimmerman. They'll go right back to her on the pick and roll. Zimmerman picks it up. Out to Kendall Plime, a three ball. No good. Picked up by the Hawks. Krull pushing it down. Now to El Krull. Down low, and it's good. First points of the second half come off the layup from El Krull. Press defense coming right back out, and now a timeout called by the Spartans. 30 seconds. We'll be back after this on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
Welcome back here to the stream. 38-22. Hawks coming back out in that press that is really targeting the Spartans. Dominic thinks something funny.
To the stream. It was just a fun way to say it.
You got to change it up every once in a while. 38-22. Here comes the inbound pass. They do get it into Marissa Johnson. She goes towards the middle to Redmond. Gets a hand poked at her, but she's able to keep it. Got to get past midcourt, and Kendall Plime. Wow, that was a close one. Marissa Johnson now just behind the arc. Some pressure on her. Back to Plime, moving to her right. Over to Redmond. She moves in. Backs right up. Johnson's got a three-point look. She takes it, and she drains it. Marissa Johnson, another three. She leads this team in points so far, and she continues to build.
She leads the game in points, actually.
Wow.
16 now for Johnson.
Up top now. Bryn Krull on the left side. Over to Annika Hyman. Good ball screen, but she gets it back to El Krull. Looking for a pass. She goes back to Bryn. She'll take a three-point chance, and she answers. Anything you can do, I can do better.
That's what it has been tonight for the Xavier Hawks. The Spartans have not been able to really get any solid momentum because right when they do something good offensively, the Hawks answer right back.
Johnson's pass goes astray, picked up by Zimmerman, right back out to Morgan. She drives in, a lot of contact, gets her own rebound. She'll try again, and that time she gets a whistle. See who the foul will go against.
I think it was Al Krull. Or second, first in the second half.
That will send Finley Morgan on the line to shoot 2. The first one bounces off the rim a couple of times, but decides to make its way in.
Surprisingly, Finley Morgan's first points of the night come at the free throw line.
That would have surprised me.
She's been all over the offense, just hasn't been able to put one in the basket. Gets her first point and the second at the line.
Back to being down by 14. Monica Hyman takes it up now. Up at the point, moves to her left, and the pass goes astray, hits off the referee, and another turnover.
Spartans able to force just enough pressure to get an errant pass and the ball back.
Press backs off as here comes Finley Morgan taking control. Move to the right wing. Picks up her dribble, has to pass it. Kendall Plime, a corner 3, and it's good! Kendall Plime adding to that score sheet. Hawks looking to answer. Here's Krull driving inside. It goes off the side of the rim. Pushing it back down is Marissa Johnson now. Through some contact and will get an offensive foul. A lot of people not necessarily happy with that call. They'll say she wasn't planted down there, but it'll go as offensive.
It's Johnson's third as well, so she'll head off for now. Want to make sure they can keep her if they're going to come back into this game. Give her a second to cool down on the bench.
She's replaced by Gabby Pino, who we've seen quite a bit of tonight. It's possibly because Marissa Johnson's been in a little bit of foul trouble for where the game's at. Joy Krull now, who had a couple of key three-pointers earlier in the game. She passes it back, and now she's on the right side once again. She just makes her way inside, up and in. Beautiful layup there from Joy Krull, just getting by her defender. 13-point lead rather. Finley Morgan between the legs trying to get fancy, loses it for a second, picks it back up on the ground, and now there's a scrum for it. We get a whistle, and apparently it was a timeout called there by the Spartans. Full timeout, we'll take it with them, be back in a minute.
Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
PT time.
Welcome back. Welcome back here. 30 or 40. Geez, I can't even talk now. I don't know why that threw me off so much. 43-30 in favor of the Xavier Hawks, but Spartans definitely putting a little more fight into it later.
Didn't know instructional coach had you giddy like that.
It's just a funny words. Instructional coach. I don't know why.
Okay.
Zimmerman now behind the arc. She usually plays down low, picks up her dribble, got to find somebody to pass it to. She does. It's Kendall Plime. Now Miley Redmond on the left side. Here comes Krull out to get her. Zimmerman up top again. Gabby Pino with a long three ball, and it's no good. An air ball. The Xavier Hawks will just let it trickle out of bounds. It was a deep three. She had to put a lot into it to get it there, and just not enough. Comes back here to Haley Hafner. Guarded by Pino. She moves inside. Dishes right back outside. Krull with a long three, and it's nails. Bryn Krull knocking it down from the left side, extending this lead to 16. Finley Morgan dishes out to Redmond. Got a wide open three-point look off the front of the rim, almost rebounded, and we will get a foul call there. I was going to say Bryn Krull came in and kind of swung that arm over the top. It's her second personal and the second team foul of the second half. See if they can get the pass inbounded. Plime just has to go up top with it. She does. Passed over to Pino now on the right wing. She'll move into the corner. Dish it down there to Finley Morgan. It gets poked away from her, but still picked up and bounds. Nearly a collision, but both girls able to have the wherewithal of where they're at. Now Gabby Pino loses it. We'll see who it's off of, and it will go the way of the Hawks. Some sloppy offense here from the Spartans. El Kroll will check back in for the Hawks. Been one of their better players on the floor tonight, just very aggressive both offensively and defensively. Speaking of El Kroll, left wing, she'll drive to her left, stopped and dishes it back out. There's Bryn Kroll. She'll try the same thing, this time up and under. No whistle. Picked up by Finley Morgan. Back to Plime on the right side. Over to Gabby Pino. She moves to her right now. Back up top, just looking for a pass. Redmond. She does the same thing up to Pino. Tight coverage on her this time by Bryn Kroll. Pino moves in, dishes it out to the corner. Corner three, Finley Morgan, long. Picked up by the Hawks once again. Driving it down now is Hafner. She stops, spins around, goes off the glass and puts it in. Couple of pretty layups tonight from Haley Hafner. Miley Redmond trying to push it now. There's Gabby Pino in the middle. Floater over everybody, no good. Rebounded this time by number 21. That's Lena Peterson. Back this time to Al Kroll. Dish to the top of the three-point arc. Over to Bryn Kroll on the left side. Down low this time for Al. Up top, three ball. Off the back of the rim, no good. Just two left on that one. Miley Peterson taking the ball now and the control for the Spartans. Over to Plime, pump fake, drives inside and one! Kendall Plime, a pretty possibly three-point play. Just able to get it up and draw the contact. Trying to make it a three-point play. Plime's shot astray. Rebounded by the Hawks. Down the court this time. Here's Hyman. She'll drive it in. Trying to dish it outside. A couple of hands in her face. And now another scrum forward on the floor. Picked up by the Hawks. Dish back outside to Peterson. Far side now. Here's Kroll. Bang! Joy Kroll has been money anywhere behind the arc tonight, and that has not stopped. 51-32, a 19-point lead once again. Finley Morgan having some trouble. She goes to Plime, and she will answer. Kendall Plime sends a message.
Kendall Plime starting to get heated up here as the Spartans trying to claw back into this one.
Al Kroll with the three. Too long. Rebounded by Morgan. Right side this time. Guarded tightly by Kroll is Plime. She moves to her left. Now she'll take Kroll inside down to her right. Spins around, dished back out to Pino. Over to Redmond. Bad pass, almost goes out of bounds, kept alive by Kroll. But now they're going to have an advantage. Gabby Pino from the left side. Off the rim, rebounded by Plime. Dished right back. Up top now for Redmond. Back over to Finley Morgan. Thought about a shot. Kicks it over to Pino. Right back to Morgan, moving to her left. Just a floater over everybody, and she'll get a foul call. Finley Morgan will go to the line to shoot two more. Like Dominic said, that's where she's had all of her points tonight.
Third foul now for Joy Kroll.
First one is good.
3 for 3 now from the line for her 3 points tonight is Finley Morgan. Trying to put this one back within 15 with a successful free point here.
Marissa Johnson will check back in. She was in a little bit of a foul trouble there. As the free throw was no good, but it's rebounded by the Spartans. Again, Marissa Johnson has 3 fouls, took her out for a little while, but she's back in. Finley Morgan on the right side, guarded tightly. She gets to Pino up front. Right back to Morgan, moving to her left now. She's got Marissa Johnson in the corner. She passes, pump fakes, dished, right back to Morgan. 3-point shot, and it's nails! Finley Morgan was wide open, and she did not disappoint. Joy Krull trying to answer. Front of the rim, rebounded by Redmond. Here come the Spartans, only down by 12 now. Redmond over to Morgan, a deep three, she's feeling it. This one just doesn't connect. Al Krull driving down. Going inside, blocked over the top, picked up by the Spartans. Just under 10 left to play in the second half, still down by 12. Pass goes for Gabby Pino, but it's errant. And another turnover, just trying to push it a little too fast. Hyman up at the point. Right back to her on the right side now. She's trying to work on Pino. Gets it up front this time for Bryn Krull. Over to Joy Krull. Left wing, three-point shot, no good. Off of the front of the rim. Rebounded right back by the Hawks, though. Left side this time. Just pushing it back around. There's Bryn Krull once again. She picks up her dribble, dish to Hyman on the right side. Tries to move under the baseline. Pass off of Marissa Johnson, picked up down low. Thought about a jump ball, and the three ball is in and out. I'm all over the place right now. Marissa Johnson now. Pass down the court, picked up, dish down low, foul, and the basket's no good, but it will send her to the line to shoot two. It's number 13, Natalie Pianchi. We'll see if Pianchi can bring this back to a 10-point deficit. Her first one, no good, off the front of the rim and bounced right back. Pianchi second, off the left of the board, didn't hit the rim, so it'll be an automatic turnover there. 0 for 2 from the line when you need them. And now we'll get a full timeout taken by Xavier. 51-39, they still lead it by 12, but the Spartans still showing signs of life, so we'll take it with them.
Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. 12-point lead for the Hawks. They have the lead. They have the ball. 8:55 left to play in this second half. As Hyman inbounds to Joy Krull and right back to Annika Hyman. Takes it past half court. Pushed it down low. Here's Joy. Over to Bryn Krull. Left side three, and it's in. Timeout sure does pay off after coming out with 3 extra points. This one pushed out of bounds, and we'll say it'll stay with the Spartans there. Trying to break the press, just have to move fast with it. Inbound pass comes to number 1, Finley Morgan. Working on Hyman. Left, right. She'll try to drive inside and draw the foul. That one called from the near side official, a push. It'll send Morgan to the line to shoot 2.
It'll be Hyman's first.
5th team foul already. Getting close to that bonus territory. The first shot is nails. Nothing but net this time from Finley Morgan, bringing us back within 14.
Problem is the Spartans can't erase this deficit more than double digits.
So what it does seem like right now.
Just every time they seem to get some momentum, the Hawks will shut it down.
Finley Morgan no good on her second try, and the Hawks regain. Bryn Krull again trying to shoot it from the same exact spot she just drained it from before. Instead, it's picked up by the Spartans. Redmond over to Morgan on the left wing. She works to her right, Krull working on her. Marissa Johnson thought about a shot. Pump fakes, moves to her left now. Johnson up top. Guarded heavily by Krull. She takes a three in her face off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Redmond down low. Now we got to fight for it. And a jump ball call. Possession will stay with the Spartans. Al Krull checks back in for Xavier. Inbounded up to Morgan. Thinks about passing it back. Instead decides to keep it. Now she'll get it to Redmond. Redmond closely guarded by Bryn Krull. Over to Plime. Up to Johnson now. Johnson picks up her dribble. Plime, corner three. In and out. Picked right back up under the rim, though. Still fighting for it. There comes Zimmerman in and kept alive. We'll see who comes away with it. Somehow it's Xavier. Now they got to chuck it down court. Hyman somehow keeps it in. There's Al Krull. And a foul call. No foul call. Just an out of bounds call. Looked like she ran into her pretty hard for there not to be a foul call, but the Hawks will still stay control of the ball. Coming into Hyman, just underneath. Up and over, no good. Picked up by Kendall Plime. She moves it to her right now. Slowing this offense down, still down by 14, running out of time. Here comes Redmond in the middle. Dished right back out. Marissa Johnson, pump fake. Work to her left, spin move, blocked, out of bounds. Staying with the Spartans. Gabby Pino checks back in, taking out Miley Redmond.
And Hafner back in for the Hawks.
She'll take out Annika Hyman. Inbound pass coming from Kendall Plime. Gets it down the middle to Zimmerman. She goes right back to Plime. Couldn't get control of it, otherwise she would have taken that three shot. Here's Marissa Johnson working to her left. Zimmerman comes back inside. Big bodies him. Off the back of the glass, and it's good. Lily Zimmerman putting it up. And a turnover.
Zimmerman getting her first points on the night, and it'll lead to a little bit of shakiness from the Hawks as they'll turn it over. Spartans trying to get back within 10.
Right back to Morgan. Here's Plime coming around off the ball screen. Over to Johnson. Krull shot it too far. She'll get it down low to Zimmerman. Almost loses control, and now there's a fight for it down there. Still no signal, and a jump ball down low. This time it will go back to the Hawks after playing very aggressive defense that almost bit them. Inbound to Al Krull. Back up to Haley Halfley. Now up to Joy Krull. She moves in. Zimmerman down low. Set her feet. Will get it out to Bryn Krull. No good, but Joy picks it right back up. Up top for Elle. She moves to her right. Just a jumper. Inside the paint. No good. Tipped out of bounds, and it goes the Spartans' way. Still down by 12, and that clock is ticking. Kendall Plime inbounds to Marissa Johnson. Over her head to Finley Morgan now. Letting her offense catch up. A lot of hands on the ball, and we'll get a foul call. I was going to say, Bryn Krull kind of had her hand wrapped around Finley Morgan there.
That'll be Bryn's fourth.
Bryn's fourth and the sixth team foul. One more, and they'll be headed to the line.
Oh, I think that was the seventh, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Finley Morgan is there.
Indeed it was. So Finley Morgan, who's been at the line quite a few times tonight, will get to shoot the 1-and-1.
And Bryn Krull will come out. Now one foul away from fouling out, so they'll give her a break.
Miley Redmond also checking back in for the Spartans. The 1-and-1 coming from Finley Morgan. Her first shot, in and out, no good. Rebounded possibly. Who's it going to be out of bounds on? And it will go the Hawks' way.
Ooh. I think they're going to confer on that one. It
yes,
sure looked
they
like
will.
Sure looked like it hit. I don't know who was there again, but
I believe it was Hyman.
Yeah.
And yes, after discussing, it will stay with the Spartans.
It was kind of teetering on that line, and one of the Hawks was just kind of hovering the line as well, and I think it might have hit her leg on the way out of bounds. So it'll stay Spartans ball. Good confer by the refs.
Kendall Plime just dishes it right back to Finley Morgan. Back to Plime, now back to Morgan. Morgan, deep three, and it's gas! Finley Morgan
three.
Feeling herself from behind the arc.
And the lead is under double digits.
Just like that, the press stays with the Hawks, but just like that, the Spartans are coming alive.
I could see a timeout coming in the future for Xavier if this continues. The Spartans student section back up and rallying.
It's been a while since we've heard them. We know how big it is for them in this pit to get loud. Trap defense this time in the corner. Krull loses it. She's on the ground now. Fight for the ball, and Hyman down there to cherry pick. Should be an easy layup, and she nails it. Kind of stifling this offense, but here come the Spartans again.
Surprisingly, that was Hyman's first 2 points on the night.
Zimmerman down to the middle. Plime fully blocked, and they'll call it a jump ball, actually. No foul call, no block call, just a jump ball. They both had possession of it partially. So it's 45-56. Spartans looking to get back within 10. Finley Morgan underneath loses it. And it goes to the Hawks' way now. A little bit of burst of momentum is stifled very quickly.
That's been the story of the game for the Hawks all night. Every time Laconia starts to feel like they're coming back in this one, the Hawks shut it down.
Spartans still trying that full court press. Halfman moves it past. She'll drive it in all the way. Jumper over Zimmerman. In and out, bobbling around on the rim. Picked right back up by Hafley. Hafley, excuse me. That's the defensive coordinator for the Packers. Hafner.
Said about 3 different things on that drive.
And now Finley
Hafner.
Morgan tosses it out of bounds. I apologize, Haley. I get caught up in the moment.
Clearly.
Joy Krull moves it past. She'll dish it back up behind the arc. Up to Al Krull on the right side. Guarded by Marissa Johnson. Krull moves to her right. Dishes it right back to the right wing. That's Haley Hafner. And we'll get a foul call on the ground. See who it goes against. Looks like Kendall Plime. They'll call it a push on the ground. It'll be her third.
Her first.
Her first. Oh, I'm sorry. They had it wrong on the board.
No, they were still flipping around.
Yeah. Her first, team's third. Up top, Hafner takes a jumper. Nothing but net. 60-45. Morgan goes up for Pino. Almost loses control, but she keeps it. Now it is out of control. Ball's all over the court. Who's going to get it? Zimmerman's down there fighting with Krull. The ball is still loose. Picked up by Marissa Johnson. Finley Morgan trying to find Plime, but she throws it out of bounds.
Some sloppy play there on both sides of the court. Laconia just trying to get it down quick, and it leads to a lot of action. Balls on the ground, bodies on the ground.
Plime was jumping up for it, and now the ball is stolen again. Still fighting for it. No jump ball call. They'll let him play. Out of bounds, and it goes to the Spartans. Just a lot of sloppy basketball down there. After conferring, yes, it will stay with the Spartans. Down by 15, 4:18 left to play. Inbound comes all the way back to Finley Morgan. Takes it past midcourt now. Moves to her left. Still with the ball up top to Zimmerman. Kendall Plime at the right wing. Guarded by a couple. Dish to the corner. That's Gabby Pino. Working on Hafner. Right back up. Poked away. Joy Krull should have an easy 2-point layup here. Right hand off the glass, and it's in. A nice steal this time from Joy Krull, and she gets the points for it too. Gabby Pino trying to take it now. Poked back away. Here comes Haley Hafner. An easy layup. 2 more. And a timeout called by the Spartans. A little bit of momentum there, but just like that, the Xavier Hawks able to stifle it and grow that lead back up to 19. We will step aside, hear from some sponsors when we come back. Closing it out here from the pit in Rosendale.
Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind.
Schaefer Auto makes buying a car simple and safe, with every vehicle inspected, backed by warranty options, and easy financing that fits your budget so you can get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
Looking.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Timeout just finishing up as both head coaches talk to their teams. Xavier's just got to hold on to a 19-point lead for about 3.5 minutes, while Laconia had some momentum, kind of had it stifled, but they can still build back into this one. I've seen crazier things happen.
That's true. Right as the Spartans were getting some huge momentum, ever since then it's been a 10-point swing in favor of the Hawks. It was a 9-point lead, and now it's up to 19 within the last couple minutes.
Inbound pass goes to Finley Morgan. She picks up her dribble, tosses it over to Plime. Guarded tightly by Joy Krull. Now back to Morgan, guarded by Al Krull. Deep three for Morgan again. This one off the rim, picked up by Plime. Pass it to the middle, Pino. She gets it back out to Morgan. She'll drive under some pressure and get the foul call down low. Send Finley Morgan to the line, but oh no, she's down, and she does not look good. Finley Morgan goes down, and we will take a timeout here. We'll be back as soon as we can get this cleared up.
Reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Upgrade your comfort and living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhang's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhangsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhang's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back here as Finley Morgan walked off on her own accord there. It looked like she was cramping in her lower calf. We don't want to speculate, but she seems to be okay. Shout out to trainer Ryan over there. He helped me with some of my knee injuries back in my day when I was playing football, and he's always been so hospitable and fantastic. So shout out to him and all the athletic trainers we have around all these games. I mean, just doing fantastic stuff, you know?
Yeah, keeping our athletes healthy.
Healthy.
And making sure they recover quickly.
We had quite a few sessions with some knee exercises, just trying to work it back out after just got twisted a little wrong. But we're still actually.
Looks like they took a timeout.
I was going to say
one of the sides. I don't remember.
That
I don't
makes
know
sense.
who it was, but they took a 30-seconder.
So we get to come back and jibber jabber.
Yeah.
64-45, 3:13 left to play in the second half. Laconia has shown some bright spots, just haven't had enough to chip away at this lead necessarily. And when they have, Xavier's just taking control once again.
Wolves game is about to start the second half. It's 14-7 Little Shoot.
And Finley Morgan back out there now to shoot her free throws. Remember, it was 2 on that shooting foul that she originally went down on, so could possibly bring this one a little closer. Her first one good.
11 points now for Morgan. A lot of them come from the line. She did that really long three-pointer that went.
It was very long. Second one good. Add 2 points for Finley Morgan, and now the full court press comes out once again for the Spartans. Pass back to Al Krull. She moves it up, just gasses by Marissa Johnson, but she's back there in return. Joy Krull down low now this time.
Hafner makes a girl miss. Puts it up, bouncing out.
Nearly in there for Hafner. I'm not really sure how it didn't sit. Back up to Morgan up top. Working on her defender. Now over to Redmond. Morgan over on Krull. Gets it poked away from her once again. Joy Krull and her fighting for it. Picked up around midcourt, and it's still on the ground, and now we'll get a foul call. Foul comes
Gabby
against,
Pino.
Gabby Pino there.
Oh, second on the night.
That's not what the scoreboard says.
And I only had her at, that was her first, so I don't know if there was a.
Yeah, we don't know.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
Nope.
Inbound pass comes here to El Crawl up top. Moving it over to Haley Hafner. Back to Joy. Over to Bryn. I've evolved to using the first names because there's so many crawls on this team.
Is. We'll just pass them around 3, 4, 5.
Hafner drives inside and dishes right back out. Good pass underneath. El Crawl, the backhanded layup, but no good. Good pass to get there from number 13, Chloe Pfefferly.
First time you had to say that one tonight.
I had the pronunciation ready and waiting. I just haven't had to use it yet. Pino moves inside, off the back of the glass, no good. Kept alive, though, by the Spartans. Pass back out front for Pino. She stands at the right wing, moves to the middle. Now Redmond, left side. Working on Hafner. Back to Pino. Got to get going here at this point, playing for some pride, put some points up. We'll get a foul call. And whether it was on the ground or a shooting foul should go to the line either way.
That'll be Bryn's last play of the game as she fouls out.
Looks like it was a shooting. No, they must have called it on the ground because he originally said 2 shots, and now I think they're going to say it's just the 1-and-1. So it must have been on the ground because they're not at 10 fouls yet. So they must have called it on the ground, and I would assume we get a 1-and-1 here. A lot of confusion, though. And still some substitutes checking in now. Not really sure what's going on. It is the 1-and-1. No, it's the 2.
It's 2.
Why did he stick up? Okay. Just some confusion down there on the courts between the referees. 2 shots. Gabby Pino misses the first one. She will get a second one. How are the Wolves doing over there?
First down.
All right.
Over midfield.
Gabby Pino's second free throw is good. 64-48. Hafner moving it down. Pass to the corner this time. Making a move inside, taking a shot. A lot of contact, no foul call. Rebounded, out of bounds.
Ooh, awkward fall there
Yeah.
from Hafner. I'm glad she's okay. Looks like her legs got twisted up.
It was Emma Lapp on the original shot. Fought through a lot of contact. Couldn't get anything to fall. Instead, the ball went out of bounds. And now here come the Lady Spartans. It'll be Gabby Pino taking it up for them. Pass to Finley Morgan on the right side. No, excuse me, that's number 11. That's Addison Grotti.
Yeah, we got some late substitutions here for the Spartans, getting some different players with some looks. As Maddie Taplin's going to take a 3-shot off the backboard and out.
Just a little too long out, but the ball is also out of bounds, and it will stay with the Spartans. 1:15 left in regulation, 64-48. Favor of the state runner-ups last season, looking to get back to the Resch Center this season. Gabby Pino thought about a 3, drives inside. This time out to Taplin now. Right back to Pino, right wing. Moves to her left, now to her right. Driving inside, a good step, ball over everybody. But she can't get the shot to fall. Picked up by the Hawks, here they come once again. Long 3 this time from Hafner. Rebounded down low, kicked back outside. Another 3 chance, no good. Picked up by Taplin. 46 and some change. Taplin steps back, over to Gabby Pino. She'll take a look, no good. Fighting for it down low, picked up by Hafner, getting pretty aggressive down there. She'll take it all the way, coast to coast, yeah! Haley Hafner just laying it up with her right hand off the glass. Dish this time over to the right side, in and out on the 3 ball. Unlucky from Grotti. Spartans get their own rebound though, 15 seconds left. Just looking for one final shot. Back to Grotti, up top this time now. Kick back to the middle, 3 ball, bang! Hayden Johnson. 3 ball puts her on the scoring sheet. Getting a little bit of pride back, but the Spartans fall. 66-51 in favor of the Xavier Hawks. A bloodbath here, kind of back and forth, and it felt a lot closer than that scoreboard said at times.
Yeah, at times it was definitely a very close game, but the Hawks able to pull away quite fairly. Every time that the Spartans were able to get some momentum, it seemed like the Hawks wanted to answer right away, and they did.
We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, a very brief post-game show here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live stream. Stick with us.
Make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. The state runners-up from last year take it over the Laconia Spartans, this time 66-51. A close-fought contest for part of the ways. I mean, showing signs of life for both teams, especially in that second half. We were pretty neck and neck. I think just what happened to the Spartans tonight was due to that first half. They got to get away from them a little too much. And after that, Xavier just ran away with it, Dom.
Absolutely. Just an incredible press defense, was able to get momentum back at times where they needed it. A great offense from this squad, able to hit the deep ball, able to drive in, get some points that way. Not a whole lot sent to the line for the Xavier Hawks. It looks like they didn't really get a whole lot of fouls when they were making their baskets, just kind of doing it the hard way on the floor.
Yeah, definitely the hard way. And like you said, this Hawks defense just played so aggressive. Their press was something that was extremely hard, especially for the Spartans early on to break. And offensively, they just drove the ball, and dished. And that's exactly what you want from a team when you can drive and find the passes outside. It's what they did. They were money from behind the arc. A couple of their key players hit a ton of threes. I mean, why don't you run us through some of those stats for both the teams?
Yeah, we'll start with the losing team in the Spartans here today in their opening contest. Led on the team was the senior number 5, Marissa Johnson, 16 points on the night, and then number 1 getting it started late, but Finley Morgan ended up with 12 points on the night. Kendall Pline with 9, and then 6 points from Miley Redmond, and then a plethora of a couple other players getting some points late in the game. For the winning team, the Xavier Hawks starting their season 1-0. Haley Hafner led the team with 18 points tonight, and then Joy Krull with 17, Bryn Krull with 16, Al Krull with 10. So 4 different double-digit point getters for the Hawks, and then just only 2 other players got points. Kayla Standish with a 3-pointer, and Annika Hyman, surprisingly, a big part of that offense, kind of drove up the ball a lot, but only 2 points on the night. A lot of assists, just not a whole lot of points on the board.
Yeah, and sometimes you need a pivotal person on the offense like that to just really you run the ball through that person, right? She's your center person. You can pass it back to her when you're in trouble. She'll get it out to whoever she needs to, and you're not going to see a lot of points necessarily. It's not the flashiest of players, but you need one of those on a team, and Hyman did a fantastic job at it tonight. Dominic, do you have any final thoughts before we wrap it up here?
Not really. Just a great way to start the season. Not the way Laconia obviously wanted, but it's good to have some flyweight conference basketball starting back up here in Rosendale, and hope that the Spartans can bounce back. It's a very tough team in Xavier here. Obviously, state runner-ups last year. They play an amazing press defense, just so much pressure. Spartans were able to get their first game under their belt, and sadly, it's a loss for the Laconia squad, but something to take on next time and just kind of look at this game film. First time seeing that action here tonight.
Yeah, it's always a little bittersweet playing teams like this. I mean, obviously, it's a tough competition to get your to get your season started, as something's happening over there. I think they broke part of the table, but tough competition to start your season can lead to good things. Obviously, you're getting you prepared, but it's also like, do I really want to lose the first time of my season? Nonetheless, these girls are going to be ready for whatever comes at them coming forward. It's going to be somewhat of a downhill battle from here because that Xavier team is a very good team. They have a lot of high hopes and a lot of aspirations, but not necessarily the way the Spartans wanted to go, but just the first game, they got to wipe it off and move on. That being said, as we like to do here on Jeff's live streams before we send it home, say a prayer with us, will you? Dear Lord, we pray. We want to thank you for another amazing day of what we get to do, broadcasting these games. The girls love being down there, I'm sure. Love playing that the sport, or they get to play the sport that they love. We get to do what we love and bringing it to all of you out there. We also want to thank you for no major injuries there. It looked like Finley Morgan was cramping up a little bit, but she seemed to be okay. She played the rest of the game and nothing else major. There's going to be bumps, scrapes, and bruises, but as long as there's nothing major, we are okay. Finally, we want to ask one more thing. We want to ask you that everybody can get home safely tonight. All the parents, the players, the fans, the coaches, everybody gets home safely and gets to their next place of travel the same exact way, nice and safe. In your name we pray, amen. Thank you so much for joining us. The Xavier Hawks take down the Laconia Spartans 66-51. Here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. From Mackay and Dominic Ackerman up in the booth. Thank you, Jacob, down in the court. We will send it home. We cannot wait to see you at a court or rink near us. Good night.
Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.
Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Bondi Family Dental,
Sargento Cheese, Len's Truck Center, Right Way Home Improvement, Taco Bell,
Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Quest Interiors, Wisconsin Lighting Lab,
BCI Burke, Marion University, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Musa Sheet Metal,
Coal, Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Marco Tax Service, Winnebago Lutheran Academy,
Bob's Pizza, AirTech, Silica for your home, The Wellness Way,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Roush Insurance, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy,
Bristol Morgan Bank, New Medical Center, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Hopper's Silk Screen and Embroidery,
Smith Builders, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Brad Tagliapietra, American Family Insurance Agent, Everson Law Office,
Michaels Corporation, Aurora Healthcare, Vogel Family Dentistry, Anders Auto Parts, Schaefer Auto, Keller Buildings,
Sirauer Family Dental.